contradictory stand. The BJP is staring into the UPA. The LK Advani has demanded that the talks with Pakistan be stopped. The Prime Minister should not go to Pakistan. And more importantly, the statements coming from the Defence Minister are contradictory. We have with us Salman Khurshid. Salman ji, you will agree, whether you agree with what the BJP is saying or not, you will agree that where your Defence Minister is concerned, he has been making rather contradictory statements.
I don't believe that the Defence Minister has made a contradictory statement. I do believe that the BJP is making a desperate attempt to find holes in the Defence Minister's statement. His statement was a carefully drafted and thought out statement based on the facts that were provided by the Indian Army. Please ensure that you get a copy of the corrected version of the Indian Army press release and match it with what the Defence Minister said. It is exactly the same.
I will just clarify a couple of points that the Defence Minister has made. Today in the Rajya Sabha, he said the Army Chief has gone to the spot. He will be coming back and giving us the correct picture. It means that what he said yesterday, he could be changing that stand, and that is what PJ Kurian also said. That's the first thing. If you look at the statement again, carefully look at the statement that was issued by the Defence Minister. He said incident by the Pak Army at the LOC. In the content of the statement, he says by terrorists dressed up in uniforms of the Pak Army. Either of the two issues can be right. The statement itself is contradictory.
No, I don't think the statement is contradictory.
You need to read it again.
No, I have read it. I read it very carefully. I have the advantage of having sat next to him. I have the advantage of his having told me that he had once again checked with the Army. The Army officers were present in the official gallery. He checked with them again. And as he has tried to help people who can't understand what has happened, he has tried to say that at that given moment, that was the best factual narrative that was available to him from the Army.
Now you think that at this moment that narrative could be a little different when the Army Chief comes back?
I don't think that we should speculate, because I said yesterday and I'm saying it again. The Defence Minister said immediately upon being asked, he prepared a statement and he said this. But that doesn't mean that there may not be more information. Maybe there are locals who will give more information. Maybe there are more bits of forensic evidence that is available. Maybe there is a further reflection by army commanders in the region who come to some conclusion. There could be many things.
So in other words, the BJP stand is in a way correct. The BJP first said that we are giving an escape route to Pakistan by completely saying that non-state actors were involved in this incident. Now we are going back on that and saying that perhaps we were wrong. There could be more evidence to show that it is actually the Pak Army.
Neither have we said perhaps we may be wrong. We haven't said that. You did a program yesterday, you're doing a program today. Now if I insisted that you retain the program of yesterday and not do a program of today, then you will be out of date. This is an evolving situation. We cannot be cussed and we cannot be egoistic and say whatever we have said yesterday, that is the last word. No, if there is more information, we will review, firstly. Secondly, even of what was said yesterday, nobody says that automatically lets off Pakistan and its responsibility. If someone, no matter who it is, if a bird flies from the Pakistani side and drops a stone on India, who's responsible? Pakistan. So nobody is letting off Pakistan. But
so can we say whether state actors or non-state actors in Pakistan were involved? Do we have any kind of a clarity at the moment?
We are not going. I'm not going to give forced clarity to a statement that is clear by itself, and a statement made with all solemn responsibility in Parliament.
Does this affect talks in any which way?
I don't know, because if I say it affects talks, then you will say tomorrow, why are you talking? If I say it doesn't affect talks and tomorrow we don't talk, then you'll say, why are you not talking? We are not going to take decisions on the channel. Decisions will be taken in the confines of government. These are sensitive, critical matters of India's safety and sovereignty.
So essentially, in other words, the UPA stands by his Defence Minister, and the Defence Minister has not been putting his foot in his mouth. He's not been making contradictory stands is what you're saying.
But Does it sound that we would say anything else? The Defence Minister is not only Defence Minister, but a very important senior leader of the UPA. He is part of the Cabinet Committee on Security. He is someone who has critical inputs for how the government makes its policy on issues of strategic importance. And I am saying categorically that there could not have been a better statement made by him yesterday, and we must endorse that statement, stand by it. But it doesn't mean in future more information can't come. And in view of more information, we cannot take another view. He will take another view, we will not. And when he takes another view, if he does at all, of course we will treat that as being just as important as this view that he took yesterday. There is no scope for controversy in this. Please don't look for a controversy where none exists, and certainly don't find a controversy that makes us look in front of Pakistan as a house bickering amongst itself. Please tell the BJP to not forget the first statement that they made. Let us speak in the same voice. It would be good if all the BJP leaders learn to speak in the same voice, so that it will be easy for us to speak in the same voice as the BJP, because it's so difficult for us to tell as to who in the BJP is actually speaking the BJP voice.
Thank you, sir.